Happy Friday, everybody. Just got a few things to go over here. I have a topic to go over. Only one topic today. Just a couple of announcements. If you need us to come to a workshop, either come to your church, anywhere, we'll do workshops on Zoom, anything like that. Inbox us or give us a call, 716 We can do workshops, usually about 45 minutes to an hour long. We'll touch on various topics and we'll answer questions. That's the one announcement. The other announcement is if you're looking for your LLC, trying to get some stuff together, contact us. We will do that. There is a charge for that, but we do help with that. We can get it in 24 hours. So give us a call there, 716-806-8221, and that's on the fact side of the business. So today we're going to get into one topic only today. I'm going to try to stay within my time limit, but I may go over. And so we're going to talk about what should be in your business plan. There's been a lot of talk about business plans over these past few days in my inbox. People spend an enormous amount of money on business plans instead of maybe going to Buff State and probably try to do your own for free. But if you're going to get this business plan, you're going to pay for this business plan, you need to know what should be in it. You need to look for what's in the business plan, what you're paying for. Get what you're paying for. If this isn't in your business plan, I wouldn't advise that you pay for it. So we've taken some time and I went over everything that should be in your business plan, wrote it down, and we're going to go over everything here. We're going to try to keep it within 5 to 7 minutes, like my timekeeper likes. But if we go over, I do apologize ahead of time. So the first thing, and all this is not in order, but this should be in the business plan. So one of the things that should be in your business plan is your company description. What's your business name? How is it registered? What's the location of your business? What's the address of your business? What are your hours of operation going to be? Who owns the business? What's the percentage of ownership in the business? What are your short-term goals? And what I mean by short-term goals, for a business plan, your short-term goals should be 6 months to a year. Your long-term goal should be 1 to 3 years. I'm going to repeat that. Your short-term goal for your business plan should be a 6 month to a year. Your long-term goal should be 1 year to 3 years. So that should be all in your company description. It tells us what the company is about. It tells us the name of the company. Lets us know that the company is registered. It gives us the location of the company. If that's not in there, then, we shouldn't be paying thousands of dollars for a business plan. Another thing that we have to have in the business plan is the product and services that we're providing. You need to include all services with descriptions of your service in this business plan. You need to include pricing of the services in the business plan. This is essential. This is where a lot of times people mess up in their business plan is they don't include their services and they don't include the pricing of the services. The pricing of the services later on will be important as far as financial projections for your business. So you want to make sure you have that in there for products and services. That has to be in there. Also, we need to have in there regarding marketing and promotion, and also schematics. What is schematics? Schematics is knowing who your competitor is. Who are your top 3 competitors? If I'm selling chicken, who else is selling chicken around here on the street? Who's got the best chicken? Excuse me. Who's got the best chicken? Who's got country fried chicken? Who's got, who's the competitors? Where are the competitors located? What makes you feel their competition? Is it just because they sell chicken? Is it because they do something else? And what makes you different from your competition. This is a serious sit down when you're looking at your market, who you want to take advantage of as far as schematics. This is very key. You need to know who your three. So I'm going to go over this again. You need to know who your three competitors are. Where are they located? Where are these competitors located? Why do you feel that they're competition? And how are you different from the competition? Be clear when you do that. Determine your competitive advantage. When you say, okay, they sell chicken, but you know what? We deliver. They don't deliver. Determine. Identify the target market. Know who you want your preferred customer to be. And then you will be fine. That should be in the business plan as well. If that's not in the business plan, keep it moving. And don't spend too much money on marketing and promotion. That's where a lot of funds get misallocated with startup businesses with marketing and promotion. Word of mouth is going to have to work. Facebook is going to have to work. All free forms of marketing. The gram is going to have to work. Twitter is going to have to work. All this stuff is going to have to work to make it work, to make it happen. You plan your advertising. Once again, make sure what's free is free. Take advantage of free. Don't make free expensive. If you're paying for advertising, what are you paying for? Okay, what am I paying for? Ask that question. And how much is it? Don't just say I got it like that. You're a startup business, guess what? You don't have it like that. So keep on moving here. We also want to determine and list who are our management and advisors of the business. So you said, what does that consist of? That consists of yourself as owner. That consists of having an attorney, having an accountant. These things have to be named in your business plan. To have a complete business plan. This is something that, you need to have in there. It just is what it is. I think we're good there. We need we need the projected income statements. We need a balance sheet. We need a cash flow analysis. And this is the one thing you need, period. I talk about cash flow all the time. Knowing where the cash flow is and things of that nature, having a cash flow conversation. But cash flow analysis is key. This is part of your projections. You need financial documents that's going to back up what you're saying. You need to know how many clients you plan on having within the 12 months. So, it's something that needs to be looked at into the business plan. Last but certainly not least, you also need your executive summary in your business plan. And that reflects the substance of your overall strategy and plan. That's what that does. This should be at the end of your business plan. That much I do know. It should render all specifics when it comes to your business. And it should make sure it's thorough. So these are the things that should be in your business plan. You shouldn't pay for any business plan unless you know what you're paying for. When you go to the restaurant and you say, listen, I want pancakes and eggs. They come out with pancakes and eggs. You know what you're paying for. You don't say, I want to, get me what you think. We don't do that. And we don't do that in business. So we make sure everything is on point. So once again, I did go over a little bit. I apologize to my timekeeper, but I felt that subject was important due to the inbox and the money that's being spent on business plans that really doesn't have to be spent when Buffalo State will help you do one for free. But if you have to pay for one, you have to throw that money out there, which I don't advise. That's what should be in your business plan. If that's not in your business plan, don't pay $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000 for it. Okay. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching Real Facts. The viewership is off the charts. Thank you, my YouTube family. Thank Robert Lewis, the super producer that's putting it out there. And thank everybody that watches Financial Fridays. One thing's for certain, once again, if you need us to come out to a workshop, you need your LLC, you need some business advice, you need somebody to talk to regarding getting your credit up, give us a call, 716-806-8221. And as always, stay on point.